Everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Christy. This is the new budget extension pack for 2018 that just came. It was released about 2 months ago from Manby, and I found mine at Hobby Lobby. I just wanted to do a quick flip through of it. I've been using the extension pack, but I am super excited to start on this one, and I'm actually going to use it as a Franken planner, which means, if just in case you don't know what that is, Franken planning is when you combine two planners together to make one. So for further ado, let's get into it. So of course, you have this is the cover, and I already put my name in it because I'm super excited about using it. That's the first page. Your 2018 month at a glance, and your savings jar. I'm super excited about this because I want to be able to track my progress on what I'm actually saving every month. I'm not saving for anything in particular, but you know, you never know. It depends on how much you save, what you might be able to buy. Okay. And this is what your monthly budget review will always look like. Sorry, that shadow. I was trying to get my tripod to work. I'm new at this, so I don't know quite how to get it to work yet, so I'm going to work on that. But anyways, this is your monthly budget overview. And of course, you see where it has the month at the top. With the other one, it was not dated, so therefore it was a little bit harder to work with. But now I like the fact that it has a starting balance, it has the monthly income, and you can actually write in your bills and you know how much they are and when they're due. And this is my favorite part, actually, that was not in the other planner, but I feel like you can't really do a monthly view if you're not writing in how much is actually coming in, which I know it says for savings right here, but I don't, I'm going to use my little jar as my savings jar. So that I don't really, you know, that I'm not really concerned about. I'm going to use this as my main bank account. So, excuse me. So I'm going to be doing in my starting balance of what it started with that month, and of course the total will be what I ended with at the end of the month after all of my deposits from my check. And then it tells you, you know, what goals that you have for that month. So if you want to buy some happy planners, you want to write that on in there. Your variable expenses, and that's like, you know, the things that don't change, you know, the things that change, you know, that's going to be there. And I'm tripping, y'all. Fixed expenses are, you know, what, you know, you automatically going to have to pay. Variable expenses are things that might come along that you might have to pay that you probably didn't think about it. Then I'm going to get to, like, every month has this, and it starts the same each month. So I'm going to show you some of the dashboards, and then I'll show you the weekly layout so that you can see how those look. So that's January. And then you have a monthly calendar overview. And for me, what I do, because I like to be able to see, like, when I get paid, I want to see what bills I have coming due. So what I do is use, like, the stickers, and I will write in, okay, if this is for my light bill. Sorry, y'all, I was baking cakes if you see the cake on my nails. Normally what I would do is write the sticker, use a sticker and place it on the date and write what bill that's for and how much that bill is, how much that bill is. So therefore, sometimes at the end of the month, my whole calendar have a sticker on it. Because you know, I'm working with a 2-person household. We both pay bills together. So our paydays fall different, and I track my boyfriend's expenses and mine all in one planner. So if he want to help me with something, or, you know, something that is not a household bill, he can look in here and say, well, I know she has this coming up, and I can go ahead and handle that for her. Alrighty. Then you have your weekly boxes, like your regular calendar. And a lot of people were like, well, this is an actual calendar and I don't like that, and I'm going to use my regular calendar. Well, for me, I thought about like breaking these sections up. Well, one would be like household and something that I'm trying to pay off, or something I did for my kids, and I can break it off and I can actually see what I'm working with, and each time I make a payment on it, I can put it down there, or what I bought, so I can go back and look at the end of the month and be like, well, you probably didn't really need that, so I can know, like, don't do that again, you know. And each month has that to go throughout the whole entire month. And they do have a weekly savings thing over here, which I thought was really cute and necessary for some people. So, like, when you get paid and you realize, okay, I didn't really save nothing this week, you might want to go write it over here and say, hey, I want to save $25 a day or $5 a day. And you'll know, you can see that and see your progress on what you're doing. So, each month is the same. I mean, all the way through. Then you get back to that monthly budget review. And then we have the dashboard for the following month. So I'm just going to go through now and show you all of the different dashboards and the different colors for the monthly budget, just so you would know how they look. But everything else inside is exactly the same. So that's February. Then you have March. Hustle hard, girl. That's April. You got this. We got this, ladies. We got this. April. This is May. Plan your dreams. This is my birthday month, so hey, that's inspiring for me. Plan your dreams. You don't want to be in the same spot next year? Plan it out. May, June. Now this I thought was really cute for June because by the time you get to June, you can see, again, they want you to be saving something. So you need to look at it from January to June. You can see, well, is what I'm doing right? Well, everything is right when you're doing it for yourself. But is it being productive? Am I being productive? Excuse me. Hard to get that out. But am I being productive? Are you really saving something that's reasonable? Are you saving a little bit more, or you're not saving at all? You'll be able to go back and be like, okay, you know what? I need to reevaluate this, because at the end of the day, everybody need to make sure that we're saving. It doesn't matter what you're saving for, but you want to have that that little cushion, you know. You never know what might happen. So that's June, July, August. Ain't that cute? I love that little piggy. August, September, October. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Okay. October. We had November. I'm going to show y'all that in just 1 second. And December. So that is the full flip through. But what I did want to surprise y'all, I didn't think I was going to mess it up. At the end of each month, you do have, let me go back. Okay. You do have this expense tracker and bill pay tracker. Now, this is something that I absolutely loved in the other planner, because you can actually see exactly what you're spending money on. You can see if it was a need or a want, if you paid cash, credit, or debit. I thought this was very, 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 very helpful in my other, in the extension pack. So what I decided to do was take the extras, because of course in the expansion pack it came with about 4 of these. Don't hold me to that, but I'm almost sure it was 4 of them. So what I decided to do was take the extras that I had and just add 1 more in here every month, just to just to be able to see what I actually spent money on and if it was a need or a want. And I can see, like, okay, Christy, you clearly said when you wrote it throughout the week that it was a need. So it was a need. You didn't, you know, you needed it. So if I'm eating out at McDonald's and I could have came home and cooked, that's a want. So it's something to keep, like, a accountability partner in my planner, if that makes sense. I love this. I love this portion of it. And the bill pay checklist. Now this, I'm not sure if I'll actually use it, because I use my I use stickers on my monthly, and I just have a sticker that that kind of tells me, like, okay, well, it has a checkbox on the side that says I paid it. So I'm not sure if I'll use it, but you know, I haven't really gotten into it yet because this planner hasn't started. But I will be updating it once 2018 hits and I start, you know, I get comfortable and relaxed in it and know kind of, you know, how I want to get, you know, comfortable in it. But I show you the expense tracker, and then this one, of course, like I was saying, it has where you can put the actual bill that you are paying, the due date, the amount, and it has a little checkbox here for you to check it off if you paid it, or, you know, if you wasn't able to pay it, you know, don't check it off, and maybe you can put it over here in the notes and say, hey, I know that I didn't pay it in January, but I need to pay it at the beginning of February so I don't have, you know, fees or anything. So that is the budget deluxe extension pack. And y'all, I promise you, if you didn't use a budget planner this year, I promise you, try it and see how it works for you. See if it actually makes a difference in the money that you're saving, because sometimes we put money in our savings account and we just leave it there and we don't, you know, we don't hold ourselves accountable for it. But I feel like when we are out and we're spending money every day, we don't always know kind of at the end of the month, well, how much did I really spend on food, you know? And I think that is the big thing that we want to track, because we can always go home and cook. Yeah, we're tired, you know, for those who work, you know, we worked all day. We don't want to come home and cook, but you don't want to spend, you know, 10% of your earnings in fast food, which, you know, fast food is not good for us anyway. You know, I love it. Don't get me wrong, because what made me really get into it, I have a coffee habit. Even though I have a Keurig at home, I might drink me a cup of coffee while I'm at home, and I'll get in the car and still go to Dunkin' Donuts and get me a cup of coffee. And I realized, like, I was spending $25 to $30 a week in just coffee and bagels when I have it at home. What's the point of buying it at a grocery store if you're going to spend $30 a week, you know, in stuff that you already have, that you just need to wake up a little bit earlier to fix for yourself? I'm going to leave this queue just in case we need it. But yeah, ladies, thank y'all so much for coming by and looking at this planner and doing this flip through with me. Aren't those hearts so pretty in that disc? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. But thank y'all so much for coming by and looking at this budget edition planner with me. And we're going to have so many more planner reviews. I went crazy. I did. So I have a lot to upload to show you guys. And thank you. Hit that subscribe button below so that you can see other things that I have going on. Hit that bell so when I upload a new video, you'll get an update for it. And again, thank you, ladies. Have a good day.